Hello, welcome to dacheumTV. Let's learn about the world's greatest wisdom through today's famous sayings, proverbs, and maxims. It will provide wisdom and insight into our lives. If you get inspired by this and reach a turning point, your thoughts and actions can change, and your destiny can change. Let's start the video.
Introduce Socrates and tell him about 50 famous sayings. Socrates was an ancient Greek philosopher who lived from approximately 469 BC to 399 BC in Athens. He's one of the foundational figures of Western philosophy, although he never wrote down his teachings. Most of what we know about him comes from his student, Plato, and other contemporaries like Xenophon. Socrates is famous for his method of questioning to stimulate critical thinking, known as the Socratic method. He was sentenced to death by the Athenian government for impiety and corrupting the youth, and he willingly drank a cup of poisonous hemlock, making his death a lasting symbol of intellectual martyrdom. Now, onto some famous sayings attributed to him or based on his ideas. 1. The unexamined life is not worth living. 2. I know that I am intelligent, because I know that I know nothing. 3. To find yourself, think for yourself. 4. True wisdom comes to each of us when we realize how little we understand about life, ourselves, and the world around us. 5. Education is the kindling of a flame, not the filling of a vessel. 6. An honest man is always a child. 7. He who is not a good servant will not be a good master. 8. Ignorance, the root and stem of all evil. 9. The only true wisdom is in knowing you know nothing. 10. Wonder is the beginning of wisdom. 11. To be is to do. 12. Death may be the greatest of all human blessings. 13. I cannot teach anybody anything. I can only make them think. 14. Regard your good name as the richest jewel you can possibly be possessed of. 15. One who is injured ought not to return the injury. 16. He is richest who is content with the least. 17. Let him who would move the world first move himself. 18. 4 things belong to a judge: to hear courteously, to answer wisely, to consider soberly, and to decide impartially. 19. Strong minds discuss ideas. Average minds discuss events. Weak minds discuss people. 20. Be as you wish to seem. 21. By all means, marry if you get a good wife. You'll become happy if you get a bad one. You'll become a philosopher. 22. Beauty is a short-lived tyranny. 23. Know thyself. 24. The only good is knowledge, and the only evil is ignorance. 25. Fame is the perfume of heroic deeds. 26. Sometimes you put walls up not to keep people out, but to see who cares enough to break them down. 27. I was really too honest a man to be a politician and live. 28. A system of morality, which is based on relative emotional values, is a mere illusion, a thoroughly vulgar conception which has nothing sound in it and nothing true. 29. You are the baroness of a busy life. 30. When the debate is lost, slander becomes the tool of the loser. 31. The hottest love has the coldest end. 32. Our prayers should be for blessings in general, for God knows best what is good for us. 33. Get not your friends by bare compliments, but by giving them sensible tokens of your love. 34. Friendship is a single soul dwelling in two bodies. 35. Contentment is natural wealth. Luxury is artificial poverty. 36. He who commits injustice is ever made more wretched than he who suffers it. 37. Nature has given us 2 ears, 2 eyes, and but one tongue to the end that we should hear and see more than we speak. 38. Employ your time in improving yourself by other men's writings, so that you shall come easily by what others have labored hard for. 39. If a man is proud of his wealth, he should not be praised until it is known how he employs it. 40. Thou shouldst eat to live, not live to eat. 41. No man undertakes a trade he has not learned, even the meanest, yet everyone thinks himself sufficiently qualified for the hardest of all. Greatest that of government. 42. It is not living that matters, but living rightly. 43. Courage is knowing what not to fear. 44. The beginning of wisdom is a definition of terms. 45. False words are not only evil in themselves, but they infect the soul with evil. 46. Once made equal to man, woman becomes his superior. 47. It is better to change an opinion than to persist in a wrong one. 48. To move the world, we must move ourselves. 49. Prefer knowledge to wealth, for the one is transitory, the other perpetual. 50. The shortest and surest way to live with honor in the world is to be in reality what we would appear to be. Please note that while these sayings are commonly attributed to Socrates, the accuracy of some is debated among scholars. Nonetheless, they reflect the kind of wisdom and probing questions he encouraged.
This concludes today's journey towards famous sayings and maxims. I hope you find some golden wisdom that you can incorporate into your own life. If you like any of the videos, please share them with people who need them. Remember that feeling happy now is your greatest wealth. May you be filled with peace and love.